This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I really appreciate you joining me today, and this is some news coming from the National Crime Agency and an update into an extradition that is taking place from Malaga in Spain. The son of Thomas Bomber Kavanagh has been extradited to the UK to stand trial for a case relating to messages from Encrochat and firearm distribution. Jack Kavanagh, 24 years old from Tamworth, was escorted back to the UK by a team of National Crime Agency officers, and he appeared at Westminster Magistrates Court via video link on the 4th of October. Kavanagh was arrested in May 2023 in Malaga Airport by police officers from the Spanish National Police. He was travelling from Dubai to Turkey. He is accused of being involved in the supply and acquisition of firearms after NCA investigators discovered messages on the encrypted messaging platform Encrochat. They said that Jack Kavanagh is the second associate linked to the Kavanagh OCG that has been returned to the United Kingdom after thinking they could evade us. And this case that he's involved in dates back several years, and the first time we covered his father on the channel, Thomas Kavanagh, was in 2022 when he was convicted of a £36 million drug importation ring that was connected, the police said, to the Kavanagh cartel. The investigation started in 2019, and by 2021 the police had enough evidence that Thomas knew he was going to get convicted, and this is when he started to offer information to make the police believe that he was going to give them a firearms stash and take a lot of guns off the street. He was trying to get a reduced sentence, and due to the fact that the police discovered that he was lying and it was all a setup, he was jailed for 21 years. The police discovered Encrochat messages revealing Kavanagh organising the purchasing of several firearms from different countries in order to make it look to the police as if they had tried to set them up and give them some genuine firearms that were actually out there beforehand. The NCA said that Kavanagh was a high-ranking member of the Kavanagh cartel, which was an organised crime group that is synonymous with acts of violence. They said that he was the second in command, and in January 2017, the police traced a number of drug and seizures to a Midlands logistic company, and it was linked to Canning, Vickery and a third Irishman named Martin Byrne. Vickery, Canning and Byrne were arrested by the NCA in 2017 following the seizure of 15 kilos of cocaine and 220 kilos of cannabis inside a tarmac removal machine in Dover. And this led to the wider investigation, and eventually they raided a Wednesbury address, and the police found an industrial transformer that had traces of cocaine inside and black holdall bags that contained firearms and ammunition. So if it wasn't for the Encrochat messages being intercepted, this lead that they'd given to the police to recover these firearms quite easily could have got him a reduced sentence. But he himself now is serving over 21 years, and his son will stand trial for his involvement in the Encrochat messages and firearm offences too. So we'll definitely keep you updated on the outcome of that trial. And in some other news, 6 men have been arrested over half a tonne of cocaine seizure worth £40 million in a West Sussex beach. The men were arrested across England by the National Crime Agency this week, and a 39-year-old was arrested at Luton Airport. Another 39-year-old was arrested in Liverpool on Monday, and yesterday NCA officers arrested a man aged 38 in Cambridgeshire. A 45-year-old man was arrested in Dorset, and a 41-year-old man in Dorset, and a 36-year-old man in Essex. This is relating to the seizure on the 19th of August, where police recovered 500 kilos in West Sussex in a beach near Southsea. And the arrests in total for this operation have been 12, and all of them have been released on bail. And regular viewers of the channel will know that we've covered several seizures, a lot of drugs that have been coming in for the beaches on these little boats, and also a lot of British people involved in this. In some news coming from London, 11 people have been charged at Heathrow Airport and Gatwick Airport over the space of 2 days for trying to import 300 kilos of cannabis. The National Crime Agency questioned the individuals following the arrest by Border Force officers, and they were charged with smuggling Class B drugs. The first person is Paige Willingham, 21 years old, of no fixed address, and Paul Lambert, 42, from Salford, arrived on the 21st of September on a flight from Bangkok. Approximately 45 kilos was found in 2 suitcases from the same flight. A third person, Raquel Powell, 22 years old, who is a professional volleyball player from Toronto in Canada, arrived on the same day and was stopped by police with approximately 19 kilos of the drug inside suitcases. A fourth person, Victoria Robertson, 35 years old from California, arrived on the same day and was stopped by police after they found 36 kilos in luggage. On Sunday, Siobhan McTavie, 24 years old, from Northern Ireland, arrived on a flight from Bangkok and they found 45 kilos in her luggage. Malaysian national Chu Wan, 42 years old, arrived from Bangkok via Bahrain and was discovered with 43 kilos of cannabis inside a bag. Furthermore, arrests that followed were Canadian nationals Christopher Duffel, 44, and Tanya Featherstone, 51, who were discovered on a flight from Toronto and were arrested with 30.7 kilos and 34.7 kilos of the drug in their luggage. Another 2 people were arrested at Gatwick Airport the day after and they discovered 20 kilos of cannabis. Jonas Willingham, Lambert Robertson, Powell and McTavie all appeared at Uxbridge Magistrates Court on the 24th of September. So this is an incredible amount of people that are trying to smuggle drugs into the country via this method. The popularity has also increased. And this can only solely be down to the amount of money that must be paid to these people that are willing to take that risk. So I really appreciate you joining me today. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And I'll be back again shortly with some more news.